So, hello, Scorpio, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the message for you today. It is a general message for Scorpionic energy, so it doesn't matter if you're a Scorpio sun or if you just have really strong Scorpio in your chart. If you know what house Scorpio rules and what's in there, you might be able to pick up on some very specific insights into certain areas of your life based on your chart. All right, for those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I have no filter and I do not sugarcoat my messages. So if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or you just don't appreciate that kind of language, I'm always very respectful of that, and I'm giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, Scorpio, we are getting into your energy for the month of August. Now, I used my Naked Heart Tarot as a light, conscious insight, and then I used my Night Sun Tarot as a shadow or subconscious insight, all right, into the self, and then I'm using my Kuan Yin Oracle cards as guidance at the end. This is going to be a very sexually charged reading. I'm giving you a heads up for those of you who are funny about nudity. There's definitely a penis on the card. On one of these cards, there is a penis on the card. So heads up advance, Scorpio, it's going to be your kind of reading. Now, starting with the Naked Heart Tarot, right? Tops and bottom of the deck. We have the Death card on top with the Ace of Wands on the bottom. Scorpio, the underlying thought in your mind is you need to get some. You need to get some. I'm feeling like there's definitely, especially because it's on your shadow side too, we have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the Night Sun Tarot too, with double Ace of Wands on the bottoms of the deck. I think Scorpio needs something worth being passionate about, worth being excited about, worth being turned on about. Scorpio needs their fire lit. They know there's a big transformation with the Death card there. Scorpio, that's your card. I feel as if you are literally kind of blooming out of this rose, right? You're kind of blooming out of this rose and seeing the beauty and the delicacy of your transformation, right? Over the course of time, all of the growth that the rose itself went through before it could finally get to the place where it could bloom. And you are ready, right? You are ready. I think Scorpio is major ready to commit to something very long term, especially because with the Night Sun Tarot, the top of the deck is the Queen of Coin. I think Scorpio is ready to commit to their 3D reality and what they want to create in it, whether it be money and coin or a very balanced, give and take relationship, or both. This is what Scorpio is looking for, and this is what's going to happen in the month of August, right? Big transformations within the self, creating a very stable balance within, right? In order to spark a crazy new beginning. Because that is exactly what is going on, Scorp, with double Ace of Wands. You are consciously and subconsciously initiating a new beginning. As we get into the main cards, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Spirit of Swords, or the King of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Sun, clarified by the Moon in reverse, okay? So, Scorp. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. In this particular deck, the way I look at it, because trees always represent family to me, or family dynamics, right? Like work is kind of like a home away from home. They're like a second family, stuff like that. So take it how it resonates. It could be one, the other, or both. But I feel as if the quote unquote family situation is not reaping the results or the rewards that you had wanted or envisioned, right? That you had hoped for. And with the Three of Wands clarifying it, I think you're seeing a window of opportunity to take for yourself, to create your own dawn, to create your own sunshine, right? You're leaning into your light, leaning into this welcoming of the new beginning, right? Finally feeling like you can start that phoenix fire, right? Now, Six of Coin, the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This Six of Pentacles is truly about giving and receiving. Okay. This is a balanced giving and receiving, where two people are invested in each other, right? They're invested in protecting each other. Now, that's clarified by the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords, I think you very much are aware of how you have sabotaged yourself before, or what was sabotaging in other people that you were attracting right before the pattern. I think you're very aware of the pattern of self-sabotage, and you're no longer willing to feed that. I think you are in, especially if you're not involved in a relationship right now, you're in an equal give and take balanced place within yourself. Okay, you're having that reciprocity with yourself. So when we go to the sun with the moon in reverse, Scorpio, you are absolutely shining in your authenticity. I think if other people feel betrayed by you, it's because you understand there's a higher purpose, and they were manifesting some karmic shit that you ended up being called on by the divine to be the dealer of. Okay? Because whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying, it's the truth, and people are either going to fucking love that truth and it's going to turn them on like crazy, or it's going to completely snuff them out and tell them to go figure their shit out. Right? Go figure your shit out. Your problems are not my problems. It's not my monkeys, not my circus. Right? You're kind of in this dark sun, right? Because the sun on this card is black. It's a shadow sun, and it's the removal of the illusion. I think not only are you completely removing the veil from your eyes when it comes to other people or culture or the wider dynamic of the collective, you are understanding that who you are in all of its triggers, good, bad, or indifferent, is absolutely where you're meant to be, like 100% your authentic self. And it's massively healing for a lot of people. It's going to change things for a lot of people. It's going to bring balance in for a lot of people in hindsight. Getting into the shadow or subconscious night sun cards, we have the Seven of Pentacles again in the upright with the Knight of Cups. Now, because this is a shadow deck and it's the dark side of our sun, right? The Night Sun Tarot. The cards have different meanings, and what's going on subconsciously for you, Scorpio, with this Seven of Coin, you're understanding the divine order of slow and steady, because it's realigning and rebalancing all of the deficits in your chakral energy, in your energetic field, in your vibration, what you're emitting to the universe. You understand that slow and steady order, building, and discipline are going to set you in the right direction, right? Being completely vulnerable in your own masculine energy within the self. That you are actively choosing the transformation, to follow through with that transformation and spark with that transformation that you have within. You're drinking from the elixir of life. Grounded in your emotions, right? Grounded in your emotions with this Knight of Cups, you're giving yourself permission to drink cups of love from the ever-flowing, ever-present, divine waters of the universe. Saying, it's my time to drink the love of the divine. It's my time to receive. And you're taking the steps, one step at a time, slow and steady as they be. You're being patient. You're waiting for events to go on in the background to favor you, so that when your higher self, your angels, your being, your source pings you, inspires you for a moment, you trust it. Scorpio, overall for the month of August, I think you're accepting that which is not serving you or helping you grow. I think you're creating a very balanced relationship with yourself, with healthy boundaries with others. And I think you're absolutely accepting and shining in all of your light and unveiling the truth, not just for yourself, but others, and creating a very stable reality coming in, a super strong new beginning. Keep an eye out for number synchronicities with 1s, 7s, and 3s. 1s, 7s, and 3s. And 11s, because we're getting into Sound the Fierce Flute with Kuan Yin, card number 29. Break it down to an 11. So let me read a little bit of this for you. Discernment empowers you to make choices that are aligned with your spiritual intentions. Like a fierce sounding flute cutting through all vibrations with purity and intent, your discernment allows you to stay true to your values and your spiritual destiny without getting caught up in distraction from the outer. If you wish to grow spiritually through love, joy, peace, and abundance, then discerning between higher and lower vibrational choices is helpful. It is wise to be accepting of all life and not to judge people or situations as good or bad. Some are more pleasant than others, and yet sometimes a challenge can turn out to bring us great growth and opportunity, which in turn becomes a blessing. However, this does not mean that we are wise to abandon the power of choice. We can use our discernment to be guided on our path to the most joyful, uplifting, and helpful experiences for our soul growth. Discernment is not judgment. It does not render some things better or worse than others. It is the power of selection based on desire or intention from within and allowing it to take you there. If we intend to grow through joy and adventure rather than fear or suffering, then we can use our discernment to make choices that feel expansive and uplifting rather than constrictive or draining. Discernment is necessary in all realms of life, from the physical to the spiritual, from the sort of lifestyle we choose to lead to the people we choose to spend time with or the ways that we spend most of our time, even the kinds of spiritual energies that we invoke. Discerning choices help us craft our reality. A wise use of discernment helps us be truthful, clear, and accurate in our perception. Like the fierce flute cutting through all vibrations, discernment shatters illusions and gets to the truth of the matter, right to the essence. With truth, there are no nasty surprises later on, or if there are, we can deal with them swiftly and use them for growth with minimal suffering. As we ascertain what is real and what is false, this inner knowing informs our choices that we seek out those people, places, opportunities, and experiences that feel aligned with love. Then our path becomes one of greater joy and well-being. Your discerning powers are growing, and you are capable of greatest discernment when you listen to your heart and are able to let go of fear and shame, which can cloud your perception. This oracle has come to you because you are in need of seeing a situation in your life from your heart rather than from appearances. Don't be afraid to trust your own vision. It will help you live your truths and take good care of your own soul. Scorpio, you know what's best for you, better than anybody else. You don't need anybody's validation or approval to do it, live it, be it, at all. You are free to be yourself. You are free to love the way you want, speak and declare the way you want, guide the way you want, leave the way you want, enter the way you want, present yourself however you want, be present however you want, because you're totally in alignment with yourself. You're creating your best reality. And the beautiful thing is, no one has to agree with you for you to know that that's what you're doing. Hindsight's 20/20. And you understand your interactions with other people, your ripple in this world is exactly that. They'll understand it in hindsight. So trust yourself 100%, because you're right on point. Scorpio, I hope that helps. So until next time, guys, if you want more from me, all of my information is down there in the description. Until next time, Divine Rebel Racey signing off. Remember always to love each other, and most importantly, love yourself. Bye, everybody.